Welcome. This presentation is brought to you by Cal Poly's Office of Financial Aid. We hope it will help you navigate the change of income process following the submission of your free application for federal student aid, also known as the FAFSA. If your financial circumstances have changed since you completed the FAFSA, you might be concerned about your financial aid package and whether it will be enough to cover the costs this academic year. Some students run into hardships that affect their ability to finance college expenses. Common reasons are unemployment, parental divorce or separation, or a sudden disability of a parent, student, or spouse. We have all seen how the COVID-19 pandemic created record unemployment and drastically affected the lives of students and their families. If you have experienced a challenge that has significantly decreased the reported income on your FAFSA, a request may be made to review your current financial situation. Reporting a change in income can initiate a review process with Cal Poly's Financial Aid Office that may result in a financial aid recalculation. Please note that additional financial eligibility is not guaranteed. The first steps to initiate the change of income process is to request the correct form from Cal Poly's Office of Financial Aid. The form you need will depend on whether you are a dependent or independent student. Most students at Cal Poly are considered dependent. They are under the age of 24 and use their parents' tax and financial information to complete the FAFSA. Independent students are typically older than age 24 or are married, active duty or military veterans, or parents of dependents. Independent students are not required to submit parental information, so they submit their own financial information and or that of their spouse to complete the FAFSA. Once you select the appropriate link, it will take you to a form request page. Click Find the Form here. That button will produce a brief pop-up form. Here, dependent students will enter one or two parents' email addresses, their 9-digit Cal Poly ID, and their Cal Poly username. If both parents experienced a change in income, you would need to enter an email address for each parent in the first step. Once parent 1 completes a portion of the form, it is emailed to parent 2 so they can complete their portion. Independent students will submit their own email and or that of their spouse, in addition to their Cal Poly ID and username. To find your 9-digit Cal Poly ID, log into the Cal Poly portal and click on the Personal Information tab. Before you submit, consider how much time you will need to gather financial information to complete the form. The form is set to expire after 30 days, but if you need more time, you can adjust it by changing the number of days in the options box. After submitting your email, Cal Poly will send you a 2-page change of income form powered by Adobe Sign. Here, you will report elements of your tax income that have changed and will significantly less in the 2021 tax filing than they were in 2019. It helps to print the form and take notes while you gather information. Adobe Sign will not allow you to save changes for later, so you will need to complete the form in one sitting. Once we receive your change of income form, we may need additional documentation to complete the review. If this is the case, we will contact you by email or send a notification through the Cal Poly portal. Be sure to check your email and to-do list on your portal during this time. After the submission is complete, a final decision regarding further eligibility or financial aid recalculation can take as few as 2 or as many as 8 weeks. If you are having any trouble with this process or any other financial topics, please do not hesitate to reach out to the Cal Poly Financial Aid Office. Our staff is super friendly and welcomes questions. Financial aid advisors are happy to meet with you one-on-one. To schedule an appointment, please be in touch. Finally, we'd like to provide you with some additional resources. These articles address financial aid issues that have come up during the COVID-19 pandemic. We hope you have found this brief presentation helpful. Search Cal Poly Financial Aid on YouTube for additional video explanations.